Alright, hi everybody, thanks for joining me for this really quick intro to the first basic twerk motion. And so I think starting each one with a little warm-up and like a warm-up to isolation and then like a body roll, because everyone loves body rolls, and then getting into one style of twerk, kind of trying that for a couple minutes and then just calling it a day. And then the next video we'll probably start again with isolations, little body roll work, and then get into another version of twerking. So to start the isolations, the idea here is that we hold our body still and then we isolate a movement within one part of our bodies. We are going to start kind of from the head to the hips and back up again. With the head, if you join me in meditation, we start with this kind of neutral chin, and then we are going to go forward, to the left, to the back, to the right. Oh, you see that? I actually kind of started to turn my head. You don't want to do that. You want to keep your chin in line, and you want to go forward, left, back, right. Maybe if I keep my finger here, you can see it's a little more drawn out. Forward, left, back, right. Yeah? So we're going to go forward, left, back, right. And then at one point, we will go the other way. So we'll be starting here, and we'll go back, here, here. Yeah? So that's the other direction. So that's the head isolation. Let's try that a couple more times. We're going to go forward, left, back, right, forward, left, back, right. You don't want to pull the shoulders up. I could feel myself kind of doing that. You don't want to kind of be wiggling. So again, these are isolations, so we're isolating where we're moving. The next things we're going to do is our shoulders. We'll move down to the shoulders, and then the shoulders are going to go forward, up, back, down, forward, up, back, down, forward, up, back, and down. And then the other way we'll go back, up, forward, down, back, up, forward, down. Yeah? So we go head, shoulders, chest, not knees. So chest is harder. I usually, when I first started doing this, I kind of keep my arms out a little bit wider so I can feel, and I've got this mirror over here so it can help me as well. If you have a full-length mirror, putting it under actually where you're viewing this video and watching yourself in the mirror is really helpful. Or even having it on the side so you can watch and then like look how your body is doing it on the mirror, like I have one here as well is good. So the chest is, instead of just forward, left, right, and back, I try to hit 45-degree angles. So my right's going to go out here, my left's going to go out here, and then when I go back, I'm going to go back at that same 45 here, and I'm going to go back at the same 45 here as I did the same line as I did from the other one. So if I'm holding my arms out so you can see it well, I'm going to go right, left, back, back, right, left, back to the left, back to the right. Yeah? Yeah, if we go the other way. So these are on the 45s, not just the forward. Yeah? All right. It is pretty hard, but I think I try to think about dink, 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 like corner pockets on a billiard table. The next thing we'll get to is the hips. Actually, let's do that one more time. Sorry, I spent a little bit more time on the shoulders and the head. So if we're going to go right, left, ooh, you feel that? Or you feel that? Right, left, back, back, right, left, back, back. I'm trying to not move my shoulders. And then we go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check myself in the mirror. All right, okay. Moving on to the hips. So there's a couple ways we're going to do the hips, and I think it's good for twerking and for body rolls, is just if you put your hands, either way, sometimes people put their hands, their thumb on the hip, and the fingers back here. I think that's actually a little bit easier. And so you can actually use your hands to help you remember how to tip your pelvis. So if we have our hands like this and I'm grabbing my hips, I want to push my index fingers down, pushing my hips forward. And then I push my thumbs down and tilt my pelvis back. Well, actually, I guess I technically tilt it forward. Tip my butt back. So we're going 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, so those are easy. These are just pelvic thrusts and the core of the twerk move that we're going to do in a little bit. Yeah? The other isolation for your hips is that 4-point, kind of like we did on the chest, where you're kind of hitting a diagonal here, a diagonal here, a diagonal on the back, and a diagonal back here. So you're going to, again, try to keep everything else not moving. And we're going to hit right, left, back, back, right, left, back, back, right, left, back, back. And the thing with these isolations is that you want to bang each one. Bang, 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 bang. You know, that's how you get this, the look of a crisp hit. And then you also, it looks crisper rather than just going like this, right? That looks sharper. And then you get that like residual wiggle, which is what we all want, right? Especially if we're going to do twerking. So if you can hit them, I think I did like a double hit there. And then if we go the other way from the back here, we're going to back, forward to the left, forward to the right. Yeah? So I want to warm up doing that. We'll actually do 3 rotations, one way to the head, the other way 3 rotations on the shoulders, the other way 3 rotations on the chest, the other way 3 rotations. I want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. So that's like 3 rotations. And then I want to do 3 rotations of the hip one that we just did. Boom, 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 boom. That'll be 1. We're going to go twice. We're going to go 3 times. And then we're going to go the other way. So everything will go one way 3 times, the other way 3 times. And then that'll be like our little warm up. And then we can talk about how to body roll out of that. So we're doing these isolations so you can lead with your chin, shoulders, chest, and butt follow. Yeah? Body roll. Chin. This looks a little cartoonish or a little slowed down because I'm trying to really over-accentuate. So we lead with the chin on the body roll. This is why we did all these isolations. Chin, chest, hip, and butt. Yeah? Looks like this way. Chin, chin, chest, hips, and butt. Let's do it again. Out, we go out. Little body roll. Yeah? So we can end with 3 body rolls. I don't know if we'll do that one back up. Let's just do the one way. We'll do the chin, and we'll do maybe 2 or 3 of those. Well, I'll decide when we're feeling the music, yeah? Okay, so I'm going to start music. Let's do that little intro with all the way down. Should we go all the way back up? Yeah, let's go all the way down. Well, we'll feel it. We'll either go all the way down, all the way back, and then 3 body rolls, or we'll just go down and do 3 body rolls. We'll feel it out. Okay, I'm going to play some music. There you go. Forward. Forward. Last one. Forward. Other way. Back. Back. Last one. Back. Shoulders. Forward. Up. Back. Down. Forward. Up. Back. Down. Last one. Forward. Up. Back. Down. Other way. Back. Up. Forward. Down. Back. Up. Forward. Last one. Back. Up. Forward, down, chest, right, left, back, back. Last one. Backwards, the other way. Backwards. One more. Hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're doing a few more apparently. And then let's go ahead and hit the corners on the hips. 1. 1. 1. We're going to go the other way now. Last one. Okay, I'm doing one more apparently. Alright, that was good, right? Now should we just do some body rolls out of that? Chin. Chin. One more. Let's do 3 more and I'll turn away this way. little warm up, nice little isolations, and get some body rolls going. I'm gonna stop the music. We'll talk about twerking. And we'll use that song again when we actually get to the twerking. I'll just start it over again. Whew, that's nice. Get a little like blood flow through the blood throw. Whew, that was nice. Get a little blood flow through the body. So twerking. The first part of twerking, I guess not the first part. The first thing that we think of usually when we think of twerking is the basic hands on the knees, booty pop and twerking, right? So we're gonna go over that. That's gonna be our first little lesson and our first little piece that we're gonna work on. So I was explained to, actually somewhat recently, I used to always get down low with my hands on my knees like this, but apparently these are the twerk hands. Apparently these are normal hands and these are twerk hands. So thumbs down, you wanna keep your legs a little bit wider than your shoulders. The depth of which you want to squat is up to you, but you want to find a comfortable squat as you're learning to do this. You don't want to drive yourself too far into the ground. That's kind of like some next level twerking stuff. So you're going to come down like this. Straight arms, probably not. You want like a little bit of this give in your body. Let's turn it this way. A little bit of give in your body like this. Twerk hands. And so like with a lot of things and with good posture, you know, they say to tuck your tailbone in, right? And to keep your spine straight. So you can see my spine is straight now. Well, with twerking, you want to definitely cock out that tailbone and put that butt up. Yeah? Okay. So we're going to work with the butt. You have to loosen up the butt. You can't have it tucked in here shy. Can't have a shy butt. Yeah? So this is kind of the position. Now, the idea here is that I'm going to be doing a lot of work with my lower back. So you can actually, you don't want to think about using your knees to bring your legs up, or to bring your butt up. You don't want this happening, right? So we're not doing this, and you're not just doing this with your chest. So again, from the side, we don't want to just do this to try to make our butt work. Right? This is, again, isolations like we were doing here with our hands on our hips like this, where you're really pushing and pulling. So you're grabbing, you want to use thumbs on the hip bones, a little bit wider than shoulder length, and just working this part. So hits are important. So as I drive forward, as I'm pushing down with my pointer fingers, and lifting up with my thumbs on my hips and driving that down, it's hit. And I don't know if you can see, I can feel like a little residual jiggle. Maybe you can see it better from the side here. So this down is hitting just as hard as hitting the up hit. So that's coming down. And then the other one is pushing, pulling up with your pointer fingers, pushing down with your thumbs to kind of pop that butt out. Again, it's hitting hard so that you get that residual jiggle. Let's see it from the side. So, right, popping it, keeping everything else isolated and locked, and we're just popping up that butt with our hands, basically. Or it's reminding us. We're doing it usually with our back, and we're reminding ourselves how to do it with the hands. Yeah? Perfect. So we can get down into the squat and we can use twerk hands. If you have a mirror, this is really where a mirror comes in nicely. So you can use the twerk hands, and then you can just imagine your hands there as you push up and down, up, down, up, down. I tell some people sometimes the whole idea of this up swing here, if I'm starting down and hitting up, is that I'm trying to get my tailbone to smack the back of my head. So I'm really throwing it. So I'm using my lower back and letting my butt free. I'm not tensing my butt and trying to push. This is me tensing my butt and pushing it towards my back of my head. That's not twerking. So you're going to use your lower back to do the pulling and the pushing, and then you just residual wiggle from the butt as you're throwing up the tailbone. So up, I'm just trying to use my lower back, throwing the tailbone and the booty up at the head. And then same thing as I hit it down and I get a residual. Hit it up, residual jiggle. Hit it down, jiggle. Up, jiggle. Down, jiggle. So a lot of people want to go super fast in twerking and think that then the next thing they're doing this and throwing your whole body, throwing your back, like your upper back into it, and then like getting up on your toes and trying to get it like this. Slow it down. You can hit the exact same points and get the same jiggle. You don't even need a big old booty like this one. You can feel it. You'll feel your relaxed butt muscles kind of residual jiggle. So you can do it. You just really have to push and wait for that jiggle. Slowly, and then you can work it up to going faster, right? You can see it from the front even. Here we go. I push it, I throw it down, jiggle, back up, jiggle, down, up, jiggle, down. We go this way. And we're going up, residual, down, residual, up, residual, down, residual, up, residual, down, residual, up, down. Okay? See what we've got. Okay, let's get the positions. Go, twerk hands, down. And if you want to, instead of having your hands here, you can put your hands here so that you can use your hands to help your butt. Up and down, right? Let's try this. Up, down. 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 Yeah? Alright, let's kind of speed it up a little bit. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Up, down, 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 up, down. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Turn around. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. All right, so we got a little speed in there too. I'm gonna turn this off. And we'll do it one more time. See? Told you, twerking is working. So, we'll do that one more time. Fix my shorts here. Love left turn clothing shorts, but I like them a little shorter, so I roll them. I roll them into my thigh crease up here. Better for twerking that way. All right, here we go. So again, you can have your hands on your hips if you need. Up, down, up, down, up. Feel that residual jiggle before you get into going faster. Here we go. intro to your basic twerk. Thanks for joining. And hopefully we'll see you on the next video.